I think.
That's what she said.
Well, it's not really just dropping frames. Why is it dropping frames?
Drakkar Noir.
Yeah, you're still grabbing some files.
Think I was loading everyone's photos.
Man, it's like you should have just ahead of time been prepared, Pookha.
Okay, you listen here. We're good now. That said, I still don't see you in the top. Let's do this. I want you to claim a new character real quick. Let's make this guy. You see, go to PCs on the right hand side.
Did so.
And click Ray Ray. You got it. There you go. Sweet.
Waiting for finishing. Okay, there we
Um, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to give you. Do you see the token called City Guard? Oh, you need a map. Hold on.
Yep.
You should now have a map.
Yep, I see a token called
Can you move
that.
City Guard?
I can't even select it.
How about now? See if you can move it around.
Nope.
Probably has to do with the fact that it's marked as an enemy.
Try now.
Nope.
Maybe. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and start then. So when we left off, you guys ambushed this guy that was dressed as a city guard. Yeah, fell for his own trap. Got filled with 4 crossbow bolts. Tradius held him down. Kiri tied him up. So his hands are bound, and Lazarus stabbed him in the penis. That's that's what's happened.
I would like to knock him unconscious.
You want to just bash him on the side of the head, or
Yeah. Backside.
okay? Roll a it'd be an unarmed attack. Let's see what your
Well, I could hit him with the butt of my axe.
roll it. Attack him. And I'll just half your damage.
What do you mean half it? I thought you could do it to where I'd choose for it to be like a knockout rather. Oh, I guess it would have to be a killing blow.
Do you want to do a killing blow?
I don't want to do a killing blow, but if I remember from before, you could choose for it to like inflict damage or be a knockout.
If it goes too much into the negative, though, the issue is it does become a killing blow.
Yeah, if you reduce
There
his
is
hit
no
points,
negatives in this.
if you reduce his hit points to 0, he'll be unconscious.
No, that's the thing. It didn't. If you chose for it to be a
That's
knockout, it
unconscious
wouldn't.
from blood loss.
Whatever.
Is
I'm not
there-
trying to do
I don't-
damage. I'm
okay.
just trying to.
I'm not aware of that mechanic.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
Uh,
Show me the mechanic.
By
you
the
go
way,
find it.
I'm still not buying that this guy is the one. I feel like there's something going on with the guard. The whole town guard. Because he just flat out admitted it. And
Well, he could
somehow
be
the
the one
guards never
doing
seen
this.
him.
So he
Yeah.
could be the one doing this, but not necessarily the only one involved.
Right.
And Ray Ray's here, by the way, y'all, as a guest role playing some different characters.
Player Handbook 198. When an attacker reduces a creature to 0 hit points with a melee attack, the attacker can knock out the creature. The attacker can make this choice. The instant damages.
Okay, there you go. So you gotta kill him.
Not killing him though.
No, you have to
gotta
reduce him to
reduce those hit
0.
points to 0.
But yeah, it's not a lethal attack,
Yeah.
but you do have to reduce.
You have the option upon reducing it.
Okay. Do I get to do this with advantage then?
Sure.
Since he's tied up.
Yeah, he's pretty well flanked, don't you think? Murder. Oh, well. So, yeah, he's sitting there tied up, and you just swing down with the butt side of your battle axe and land right on the back of his head. And you hear nothing. You hear nothing. But he's not unconscious.
Oh, what the fuck was that for, you fuck? You just. Oh, that hurts. I tell you what, that hurt.
That's what you hear.
Good. It's supposed to hurt.
Oh wow, it's actually so Ray, it's your turn. You are bound, but you can try to free yourself if you want. It'll be a strength check, and I'll roll it for you since you can't do it. Or anything else you want to do, let me know.
Why the hell would you stop a man in his family jewels? Are you daft? Jesus, do you know how hard it's going to be for me to be paying? Oh, I mean, there's already one hole there. Now I gotta worry about paying for 2 holes, maybe 3.
Can somebody please gag him?
I'll find something to gag him and then do that.
It's not
I'm
your
trying to
turn.
knock
It's Ray
him
Ray's
out.
turn. You gonna take any
Oh, we're
actions,
doing this in
Ray
turns.
Nope.
Ray? No action. You don't want to try to free yourself?
I mean, I doubt he's completely stupid. I mean, he is surrounded.
Oh, absolutely. I just don't. Okay, that's okay if you don't. Kiri, you're up.
I gag him with something.
With what?
I don't know. Something I find in my hair. I don't know if you have a gag. I don't know. Hold on.
To
Let me
rip off
look at my inventory.
some clothes.
I'm sure there's some cloth somewhere here in this place.
You wearing any socks? You give him a dirty sock. That'd be disgusting. That'd be...
Grab a bunch of the papers in the other room and shove them in his mouth.
Is there not a bed in here? Does he not sleep in here?
You have not seen a bed.
Okay. Hold on, I'm looking at my... Where the heck is my inventory? Hold on. Map covered my character. I don't know. I look around the room and find something to gag him with. Can I roll for it or something?
Apparently, it worked for everyone.
I guess so.
You
'cause-
crat.
Wow.
Yeah, everyone's now gagged. Mission accomplished. I mean, as far as what's around the room, I mean,
Like, is there any type of tablecloth? Is there a rug? Is
we'll
there...
we'll say yes to a tablecloth. so you're able to find like a 5x5 piece of fabric.
Okay,
5x5 feet, like piece of fabric on tablecloth.
Okay,
You
and
cut off
I
a
gag
piece
him
and
with
you
it.
gag him. Okay. So Ray, you have been gagged. Yes.
That's better.
All right. Guts.
And just as a note for Ray, the last time we played, stabbed him in the dick. Like after we asked why he was doing it, he said, because I could." I said, "I stabbed him in the dick." Said, "Because I."
Yes. Okay.
So that's how it happened. By the way.
You're still a jerk for stabbing someone in the nads.
Sorry, Ray, we can't hear your sound.
Hey guys, I gotta stay AFK, step AFK. I'll be right back.
So Guts, you're up.
He said he's sitting there looking in awe. I don't know if his microphone's working. We're having
I don't
microphone
hear him.
issues.
I mean,
He's
do you
baffled
wanna
by everything.
Do anything? Not doing anything?
No, because we're not
Okay.
really doing anything yet.
All right, Anorn.
And back.
Well, what should we do with him?
Knock him out.
I mean, we don't know if he's the only one involved in this. He's admitted to being the one to actually, draining the women, but we don't know if he's the only one involved in.
I really don't think he's the only one involved in this. Because how
Who-
could he get through all of the city guards all the time and have this hideout and manage to get away with it?
Because he is a city guard.
Who posted the bounty?
The city guard?
Then let's take him and get the bounty.
Like that focus.
Let's make sure he's not wearing any city guard stuff on him.
Aye, we should cover his head as well.
Well, we have a 5 foot by 5 foot tablecloth. Only some of it's needed to get. Then I guess I'll try and finish
you're
knocking him out.
Fashioning a hood. Oh, you're gonna finish knocking him out. Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll just basically keep
attack
part of
him
it as a
again.
gag and then wrap the rack around it.
Blunt side of the blade. Smash him in the face. Oh, sweet die, because no one can read any of your rolls.
Oh my gosh.
Mystery.
I was like, wait, that's black on black.
Oh man.
Apparently, I
Yeah,
missed
you can't even do that. That was an advantage.
Yeah, it dropped it was a natural 1 and an 8.
I mean, you try to swing, but you go cling right against his shoulder pad. You know, you're like, ugh, that's.
Torture the poor guy.
All right, Aberrin, you are
Frustrated.
yeah, you're still poised over him. You have your rapier drawn, kind of aiming at his right around his throat. And with last we saw you were like, hold on, talking to your rapier there. And you actually hear a voice. And kind of what you're wrestling with is you hear.
Is this for me to hear, or is this for the whole group to hear?
I mean, it's only in your head, but you don't hear anything. Don't worry about it. You do hear. I think you kind of know what you're
I'm hearing things for sure. And as you guys look at me, you see like the like beads of sweat kind of pour out.
There you
start to
go.
form on my forehead, my eyebrows, and my hand starts trembling. And it looks very clear that I am like in stress, and you look and you see the muscles in my arms start to tense, and I lunge at his throat with the rapier.
Roll that attack roll with advantage.
Oh god! Like, where's my? Okay, hold on.
You got to target them too. Control click them.
That did it right.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Where's my stuff? I always forget how to use this program.
I have the same problem.
Okay,
Action.
good. Oh, this is not me. Actions. Oh, down at the bottom. There we go.
Roll again. You had advantage. You didn't click it.
All right. I'm consistent, if nothing else. Did that last one? Did it work?
No.
Turning on advantage and rolling my attack.
Do it. Roll your damage.
Oh my god.
So you jam your rapier into his throat. It seems to get caught on something. You don't know. It must be like some really thick, like neck muscles. It doesn't seem to do that much damage to him, but he's not looking great. But he's still conscious for some reason.
Abram, how are we supposed to talk to him if you're killing him?
We're trying to just knock him out.
Abram?
I don't say anything. I'm just staring at him like I hate him.
And you feel a waft of emotional satisfaction kind of falling over you.
Mm-hmm.
Back up to you, Tertius.
Aberrin, why don't you go sit down? We'll take care of him. And I'm going to go ahead and try for another knockout.
Who's gonna carry him if you knock him out? I'm not gonna carry him.
Team
I'll
effort.
carry him.
Team effort. Team effort.
Wow! Ow!
Oh, wait. Hold on.
You knocked yourself
That
out.
is absolutely pathetic.
Wait, why did you get to roll again?
Advantage.
Advantage.
I mean,
just
he's bound. Like, y'all should not be missing any
Yeah,
of these.
yeah.
I don't know.
He is wearing armor. I
and
mean,
knockout.
You
Did
knocked
anybody
him
take
out.
his helmet off?
Yeah! You knocked him out. Okay, so you bash him for a second time in the back of the head, and he falls over and goes limp. And yeah, there's blood coming out too. Like he's not looking hot.
Someone needs to staunch the bleeding.
But I mean, somehow, just based off the rules of this game, he is stable. I don't know. I don't know how he's stable. It doesn't make sense to me. He's got 4
Yeah,
crossbow
that's weird.
bolts, and he's been stabbed in the throat,
4 crossbow bolts.
but he's stable, according to the player's handbook. So, yeah, what do y'all want to do? And we are out of turns now.
Okay, so I'd like to go ahead and try to staunch the bleeding.
So
I
you're
guess it
going
doesn't
to
matter.
remove his armor?
Yeah, so we're gonna move any city guard stuff that he's wearing.
So y'all are able to remove his armor. I mean, he does have his armor. Then he has, like a padded leather pants on underneath that, and then he just has trousers underneath that. The pants and a tunic.
Yeah, leave basic clothes on, just any
Yeah.
identifying city
That's
guards.
what he's in now.
So who was this guy working for? You think he was collecting the energy for somebody else and giving it to him?
He's creating potions with them. And
Yeah,
selling
he was creating the healing potions.
He was
Alright.
probably
and he was just
working
selling
with-
them?
He's probably working with the potion shop. Remember she
That,
said she had
possibly.
premium potions?
She did.
How dare someone advertise their product?
Well, she may
While we
not
were
have
there,
known.
did we see any of those weird red, like glowy, glittery potions? Because aren't these potions look way different than other potions?
If you want, you can roll a I mean, okay, I'll tell you. You do remember seeing potions very similar. There's nothing. I'm not going to say y'all have seen a lot of potions, but the potions.
I just bought potions, like, right before we came
yeah. They all kind of look the same here. There's nothing different about his potions. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay.
But
They look
appearance-wise,
like
at least.
regular ones.
Because the way you described them, it
No, they're
sounded like they
creative.
were special.
Well, there are different potions. But like, if you want to talk like pure, like y'all have some healing potions, and y'all haven't identified all his potions, I don't think. But their appearance is similar. I mean, a healing potion does have like it's like red with a shimmering metallic look as it moves. That's just how they look.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, let's get him to the barracks. I'd like to go ahead and try to pick him up and which I'm guessing is an athletics check.
I mean, are you doing it by yourself?
I'm going to attempt to, yes.
No one wants to help.
Like, I can help.
He's strong. He should be able to do it.
I don't think me at 2'5" is going to be able to help the dwarf very much.
Oh my god. Okay, well, if you are having to do it by yourself, Trace, then yes, we'll have to make some strength checks.
Okay.
So if you want to pick him up and drag him up the stairs, just give me a.
I can carry a foot, a hand.
Hey, little one, you can give me a hand. Alright, so what do I just need to do? Just roll athletics.
Sure, yeah, just roll an athletics check. All right. So you pick him up under his shoulders and start dragging him. It's also at that time that y'all know is like a very foul stench.
Ew, did he poop his pants?
And yes, after a short investigation, you realize that he has crapped his pants.
Oh god. Let's get him out of here.
It's bad. It's bad. It's not. It's not good, guys. It's not good. It's not good. So yeah, you start dragging him up the stairs, and you're able to get yourself to the hatch, open it up, and climb on out.
Alright, we'll go ahead and start heading toward the barracks. I'd recommend everyone encircle him. Make sure no one can get to him. And that he can't get away.
I'll walk in front.
And y'all are just going to drag him along the ground through the street?
I mean, can I heft him up onto my shoulder?
It is late at night.
Two of y'all could easily carry him, but right now you're the
It is
only
also
person.
late at night with only the city watch out because of the curfew.
Oh yeah, but there's guards.
Yeah, we got our badges though.
Again, are y'all just? Is no one going to help Trace? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, I said I would help. I could carry a foot or a hand. I can run the back of Lumiki, and I guess I'm taller.
And no one, give me a hand with him.
It'd be
What am
kind of
I,
awesome for me
chopped
to try
liver?
and help.
I don't think.
Considering I'm so much taller than you,
Oh my
it'd be
gosh.
really lopsided.
Okay, well y'all
Now, if I
are
put him on my
y'all
shoulder
are
and you
sort
grab
of
him by the feet.
carrying and dragging him through the street. Let's see here. Where's my percent die? There we go. Okay. Y'all are stopped by two city guards on patrol. One of them kind of approaches and says, what's going on here? Addressing you, Aberrin. Sure.
Yeah, we're just collecting on a bounty.
He kind of leans over and looks. He sees the guy in his clothing. And y'all did have a bag over his head.
Well, the
Yes.
tablecloth that was used to
Just
gag him, and the rest of it's
wrapped.
like wrapped around his head.
And he kind of looks back. He's like, is he still alive?
Yes,
He's still alive.
Barely.
And the guard at this point catches a whiff too of that doo-doo. And you see him kind of retch back like, oh!
You smell that? You don't want what he's got. It's contagious. Best let us be on our business.
And he did, well, actually, he says, we have a curfew in place. No one's to be out.
I flashed my badge.
I do too.
He takes a look. He's like, oh, I didn't know you were working with us. Just move along. And he waves y'all past.
Thanks.
All right, and You eventually make your way to the barracks. And you guys are met by another guard in the guard box. And he kind of, the short little fellow, he kind of leans over his desk and he's like, "Who goes there?"
Flash my badge again. We're on business with the watch.
Who's that?
We need to
He
see the
says
guard
as he
captain.
points at the person y'all are carrying.
Wait,
A criminal.
well, what's this guy's? What was he? What was he wanted? What was
This
his
is
name?
the
He
Flaying
said,
Raven.
He said,
The
"What he
yeah.
do?"
This is the Flaying Raven.
His eyes kind of grow big. The Raven?
I, the Raven Nugget, the captain.
He says, who is he? And he's walking out of the guard box.
That's for the captain to know.
What? I don't see what I can't see.
His identity is a need to know basis.
I interpose myself between this guy and the Raven.
You're like stepping in between them.
Yes.
AFK from it.
He says, "Hey, watch out! I just want to see who it was."
You can find out later. For now, fetch the guard captain.
He said, "I don't know that I will. On whose authority?"
On the captain's authority.
Anyone gonna flash a badge?
I already did. I said at the
Oh,
beginning
I-
I flashed my badge.
I did.
And said we were here on official city watch.
Well, that changed
business.
everything. I didn't hear you flash a badge. I just heard you say it. You got to be badge
no.
flashing.
Yeah, I said flash my badge again.
He's like, "Fine," and he opens the gates and calls for. Hold on, I gotta check my list here. He says, "Go straight to the captain's office and ask for Tim."
All right. So I will start walking in, heading for the captain's office.
Yeah. So again, y'all walk up. Let me make another roll here. That didn't land. Okay. And your captive is still unconscious at this moment. So y'all walk into the barracks, into the kind of the main centralized building there on their grounds, and back into the same kind of holding office. There are two guards outside that they recognize you and let you in. And then Tim shows up, who, if y'all remember, is the squire of the guard captain. And hold on here. And he walks into the room and he says, "Who have y'all got?"
The Flaying Raven.
And his eyes grow large again when he's like, "The Raven." He says, "Who was it?" As he looks over at the the man y'all have, I guess, kind of laying on the ground at this point. Y'all still holding him?
That's something for the guard captain.
Oh, you're not gonna let him see either?
No, I mean if he's still around, the guard captain's here, sure. But right now,
Tim says, "Well, he's asleep, but I'll go wake him."
I think it's worth waking him up.
So he scurries off. And you guys are in the same room that kind of has the long table in the middle. Which are the same meeting room y'all were in before. When y'all were issued your badges.
yeah. And wait for the captain.
Okay, you're still waiting. Alright, after about maybe 5 or 10 minutes, Tom returns.
I mean, Tim.
That's what I meant, Tim.
With a different name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's this Tom character?
Yeah, Tim and Sir Marin. And he walks in and he says, he's kind of groggy and he's like, "Tim says you've got the Raven."
Aye, we do. We ambushed him in his little hideout.
he says, "Huh. Well, been on the case for one day. I highly doubt that.
We'd be happy to show you.
I'd be happy to see." And he walks over towards the man y'all have bound, and I'll do another roll here. Ed, who is still very unconscious. And he kind of undoes the tablecloth around his face, and you see his eyes. He's in shock. He's like, "Sergeant Hendrick!"
You know this man?
And he says, "Yes, he's a sergeant. He leads a small detainment of guards."
He's been leading women down into his little dungeon and draining them of life force.
He says, "What dungeon? Where?"
I'll describe like the little outhouse thing and whatever, the whole
Okay.
secret hatch underneath.
And he calls out, "Tim!" Tim approaches. He's like, "You go, take 5 guards, investigate these claims." Tim gives a quick little bow and heads out of the room. And he calls for 2 other guards to come in. And take Sergeant Hendrick and basically put him in a cell. Which they do, and they kind of drag him out. He looks back to you guys and he says, "How? How on earth did you find him?"
We talked to ghosts around town.
Yeah, see, I talked to this. I'm back, brother. Talked to this little kid, and he was a ghost, and he saw him going in and out, and we went and took a look, and we found him.
That whole like magic circle thing set up and was using it for a ritual to drain these women and create healing potions.
He says, Hold on. The ghost spoke to y'all?"
Aye, they did.
Yeah, we just had to get their attention, talk to them first. Seems they're not used to people talking to them.
"Well, we never talked to ghosts. And he seems kind of perplexed. He's like, we've always Well, we've always been taught just never to speak with them, never to talk to them, to ignore them. Ever since I
They've
was
got
a
lots to
little
say.
child. Huh?
They've got lots to say if you listen.
Thanks, Grandma.
Yeah. He's like, that was a... There's dangers in it, though. It's like, I can't...
What kind of danger could there be in it?
It's like, I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember.
Danger of
been-
solving a crime.
Well, I'm not going to deny the fact that it was advantageous for you. It's like, I'm trying to remember what, but I just can't put my finger on it. I don't know. It's like, you ever have a feeling that you can't really place the source? I just know we're not meant to speak with those ghosts. But it doesn't matter. If Tim finds your claims to be true, then well, you will have done us a great service. We've been
Now, can
after the Raven for many weeks at this point, nay months.
we speak of a reward?
Well, there was a reward, wasn't there? Kind of scratches his chin. He's like, wait a second. I didn't post a reward for this. I think your good service will be reward enough. Right? Right.
No.
Maybe? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We've got gold aplenty in Velen. And plenty to share with those who solve our issues like the Raven. He said, you will be very well rewarded. I promise you, you won't complain.
On top of the reward, may we also keep the hideout he had. It would be a good place for us. Obviously, once we clean out all the ritual stuff.
Even a good place for us.
Yeah, it's a place we don't
You
have to pay
planning
for.
on settling down in this podunk town?
He says,
No, but-
Yeah, I'm not staying here forever. I mean, the hotel we're in, we're staying at, it's good.
He says, I
I
can't
thought we were
really
headed to Waterdeep.
I can't really promise it to you. I don't know who owns it. I'll have to look into that. If it's within my power, I'll grant it though. But we'll see.
Guys, it
So
wouldn't
I
hurt
do
for us
intend to
have
go
some-
to Waterdeep. I don't tend to stay here forever.
Right, but if it's a place we can have that, if we ever come through this area again. Or we
I'm
could sell it.
okay not keeping it.
And he says, well, I'm going to get back to bed. It's still extremely early. I advise you do the same. Stop back by in the morning. I will conclude this business of your reward.
Though, Captain, there is one thing. We're not entirely sure he may have been working alone.
What do you mean?
Well, just the scope of this and that he managed to get around, and what exactly was he doing with these healing potions? He was...
Oh, rest assured I'll be questioning each of his men. I just don't
You
want
had to be selling them
I
somewhere.
don't want to cause a ruckus right now.
Why not?
I'll leave orders with my barracks to detain them when they return from their patrols. Well, because if they return without any suspicion, then we can retain them here, or detain them here. If we have to go chasing them all across the city, well, some of them may escape.
And you don't want to raise alarm among the people either by going out and arresting your own guards.
Exactly. The city's got enough to fear, and they definitely don't need to believe that the city watch has been corrupted. This will already give us a heavy blow if it turns out to be true.
Now you've got one less thing to worry about.
Well, like I said, you guys return in the morning, and I'm going to go see if I can't wake up one of my men from his slumber. And he motions y'all out of the meeting room.
All right, I'll leave.
And I guess we go back to the tavern.
Did he lock him up? Because I was AFK for a minute.
Yes.
Two guards.
Okay.
Two guards
Just
took
making
him.
sure.
Two guards took him away.
Did we see them lock him up then? Two random guards just took him away?
You did not see him become locked up. You did see two guards come in at the captain's call and take him. They were ordered to take him into into the cells.
I walk back to the cells to see if I see him.
You don't know where they took them out of the building, the same direction y'all are heading. You didn't see them, like what direction they went. Do you want to try to dart off and explore the barracks and find the...
Yeah, because I want to know if he's actually there.
Well, the captain is, like, right behind you guys. Do you want to follow him, or...
The captain's going home, right? He's not going where they took him.
No, he's going to go wake that guy up and question him right now.
Oh, he is going to... The guy that we brought in?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he said he was going home.
No, he lives there.
Are we not going with him to question this?
He did not invite y'all, but that doesn't mean you can't protest.
As long as we get our reward.
I mean, and y'all weren't told exclusively you couldn't, but again, you just weren't invited.
That's it.
So it's
Captain,
up to
do you mind if we go see him put in locked up? It would definitely put my mind at ease knowing that this person, like seeing for myself that he is indeed behind bars.
Well, I can guarantee you he's going to be behind bars. I don't know that there's any doubt in that.
I don't doubt you. I just would like to see it myself. Just, I said, for peace of mind.
Well, I mean, I won't deny you. Follow me then. Ray, you here?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, he walks back into kind of one of the rear buildings. He goes through several locked barred doors. And walks past multiple cells until y'all end up in the one with the man you captured. He is laying in the cell, and someone is there. Looks like maybe a barracks medic that is tending to his wounds. And just
Bleeding
just
throat.
dressing his wounds. I mean, his chest has been wrapped. His throat has been wrapped, and you see a large bandage wrapping the back of his head. He seems to have been well taken care of. as far as his, medical condition. The bedside care is pretty top notch.
But he is like in a cell, right?
Yeah. And so as Marin walks in, he tells the healer to he says, leave us, I've got some questions. The healer protests a little bit, is basically saying he's definitely not going to be talking anytime soon. And Marin says he'll fix that. He looks around and seems, he's like, oh yeah, and walks into an adjacent cell, opens it up himself. There is somebody in the cell. He doesn't pay them any mind. He picks up a bucket from within the cell and walks back over to the cell you guys
Ew!
are in, and hurls the
Please
contents.
Please tell me that's water and not pee.
Hurls the contents of the bucket onto the man laying in the bed. He throws them on his face. Throws the contents on his face.
What was in the bucket?
What was in the bucket?
You want him to get an infection? Because that's how you get an infection.
There was let's just say it wasn't water.
Yeah.
Wait, the guy that he came to interrogate, he poured that stuff in his.
He poured it right on his face.
Hmm.
And at that, he wakes up. And Ray, you were woken up to some of the most foul smells you've ever experienced.
One of which is yourself.
Yeah. And standing in front of you is your guard captain, Marin. And you're in a cell that you recognize as the one of the holding cells in your barracks. And he says, so these people that tell me you're our Raven, Sergeant Hendrick.
Yeah, I'll tell you, they shot me in the nods. They stabbed me in the nods in the throat, too. Oh, this tastes foul. Oh.
I'm sure you put up a pretty good fight.
No, he didn't really.
Oh!
He was pretty easy to ambush.
He says, what do you have to say for these accusations?
They're pulling it out there. And he's going to be sitting there trying to, like, get the matter away from his.
There's nothing in your mouth. It's not that bad. You had a bucket of pee poured on you. That's all. Just a bucket of pee, man. Bear Grylls
He's
drinks
still
that stuff.
trying to. He's still trying to remove it from his face.
And you are no longer bound or anything either. You have anything to say?
I think they're completely one-sided.
Completely one-sided.
I mean,
We've already looked through your entire hideout. We've collected everything. We know exactly what you were doing.
And you said you were the Raven? You admitted
after
it?
you shot me in the nuts.
No, it was before that.
You said before.
It wasn't. I don't even think we had really hit you yet.
Yeah, you gave up pretty easily.
I mean, you might have had crossbow bolts in your chest.
Maybe.
Yeah, those were there. But those are your own crossbows.
and I ain't got nothing to say.
And he says, enough! And he slaps you. And he says, I want a confession now. Who helped you?
Who's number 2 working for?
Well, then why don't they go ask the same source that that they used to find me?
What?
He said, why don't you use the same source they...
I know, I understood him. It just didn't make sense. The ghost little boy, he just saw you. We just described what you looked like. He doesn't know what you're up to or what you're doing or who you're working with.
He says, yeah, seems these people talk to the ghost. Didn't think of that, did you?
Wait, you can talk to the ghosts?
Yeah?
Pretty easy. You just, talk to them. You have to get their attention first.
Aren't you a bit fucking daft? You know,
Wait.
you just playing them. No, never mind. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Oh, us, we're fine.
But then why don't you go talk to your ghosty friends and try figuring out who my partner is?
Ah, so there is a partner.
Says, listen, you know you'll have some leniency if you help. You know I'm good for it, and you know I've done it before. Just give us the names of those who assisted you.
Or I could finish what we started there earlier. And I'd like to do an intimidation check.
You can do it.
Fine. Go find Jack, Johnny, and Jim.
You said Jack, Johnny, and
Jim?
Jim? Hold on.
Are you Joe?
No, he's Jose.
Oh.
Samaritan says, the Triple J's?
Hey,
They helped you? Says, those good for nothing. He's like, they're all triplets. Must be evil triplets.
Who are you selling the potions to?
And Samaritan says, potions?
Yes, the potions we mentioned that he was draining the women of their life to make these healing potions.
He's like, you didn't mention it.
Aye,
I was
we
lying
did.
when I said we knew everything. Tim hadn't got back yet.
I
We
was like,
mentioned
wow,
that
your guys
twice.
go fast. We
I
did.
mean,
We
did
totally told you.
they did say that.
He's like, well, yeah, the potions.
I sold them to the Medicare. I sold them to the alchemist, the potion man.
The alchemist? Which alchemist? Did I don't know if I gave you those notes right. Did I? I think I did.
Both of them. He said both of them.
There's not two.
there's the shop assistant. Therefore, there is.
Oh my gosh. He says, "You mean Ulda?"
Uh-huh.
It says, "That old hag. Does she know how you're making them?"
He's just gonna shrug.
So you mean this healing potion that I bought from her yesterday was made from one of
Soylent potions.
Sir Marin asks to see the potion.
potions? They're made of people.
He has to see the potion. Sir Marin.
I don't know who has the ones that we definitely took from the.
Pretty sure Trodius definitely grabbed up.
Yeah, I think I do. So okay, I'll go ahead and take one out of my bag and show it to
He takes the potion from you, pulls the cork out, and just has a little taste of it. He says, "Tastes like a completely normal potion to me," and gives it back to you. And where did you get that? That was one you got from her, Trace?
That was one I think we got from his place.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I got any of the ones that were purchased.
He says, "Well, that's enough for now. I've gotten my confession." And he gets up and kind of motions everybody out of the cell. He says, "We're done here."
Thanks for letting us come back and make sure you got them good.
Who gives you a nod? So as you make your ways out of the holding cells, Tim and a group of 5 guards are actually returning. And he reports to Marin. He says, "It's as they said. There's seems to be a laboratory and some sort of magic circle. I don't really know the purpose or the make of it. It was that and a lot of apothecary equipment." And Shamarin says, "Well, for now, we're just going to post guards out front. We don't want to make too much of a ruckus." And he turns to you guys. If you guys would return in the morning, we'll know more. And like I said, we'll have your reward ready. Seems it's going to be a long night.
All right, we'll be back in the morning. Thanks. See, guys, we righted another wrong.
And
Wow, don't be so happy.
Team. They all seem AFK. I think you're the. Well, I see a lot of Z's.
Yeah,
No.
we're here. Yeah. Well, let's go back to the inn and get some rest.
drinks.
And we go back to the inn.
All right. And it is extremely late. When you guys return, you think it's about maybe 2 in the morning. There's no activity going on downstairs in the inn. And so you guys are able to just walk up into your rooms.
There's no bartender?
Well, no one's at the bar. Everything's quiet. No fires burning. It's night time.
Okay.
All right, go to bed.
I mean, your rooms are locked, but y'all have keys. Y'all all go night.
Yep, I do.
Yeah.
For 4 hours.
Yep, I do.
All right. See if I can figure this out. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. Where's the button? That. Rest. Long. All right. Let me advance a day here. All right. So I'll wake the next morning. Everything seems calm and normal. There's, the faint hint of noise down below. People gathering in for breakfast and general noise making, merry making, hanging out.
Go down for breakfast.
Breakfast!
Breakfast.
Yay, time for breakfast.
Beer.
All right, we all go downstairs. Breakfast today is some quail eggs, however you want them served, with some sort of oat porridge and bacon.
Ew, bacon.
Shut up, you're in a cell. You're gonna get more than bacon.
Go
I
get the
order-
sausage.
I order some eggs and porridge, and I ask for something for Lumiki.
Lamiki gets some bacon.
He gets bacon. Okay, awesome. I'll take 20 orders of bacon for my cat.
I'll take
Can
2
I be
portions
your
of
cat?
food. 'Cause I'm extra hungry from being up all night. Or most of the night.
All right. Well, I mean, y'all aren't paying. Your meals are included with your, your stay. So, you have your meals. Gordrith asked you guys, slayed any dragons yesterday?
Nope, but we slayed a raven.
This is a raven.
Of the flaying variety.
He says, really? You called it?
Aye.
Yep, but we're not allowed to talk about it.
Clearly.
He said, well, surely you could, tell someone you know so well. Who was it?
It was a goblin.
A goblin?
I'm just kidding.
Oh my goodness. But you really got him?
We did.
We're just letting the guards take care of the rest of it. I'm sure they'll announce it to everybody soon.
Ha! Those guards couldn't find their shoes if they were tied to them. It's taken them months to find them, and you guys come in here and what? Find them in a couple days?
It just took a different perspective, I guess.
Well, whatever.
Hey, I have a question for you. Have you ever heard about how you're not supposed to talk to ghosts because it's something bad?
Well, of course, everyone that lives here knows that. Y'all haven't been speaking
What's
with
the
ghost,
something
have you?
bad?
Well, don't really know. Ghosts are mysterious creatures. You don't always... I don't know. What motives do they have? You definitely can't believe anything they say.
What? Why not?
Again, motives. Why would they want to help you? They're already dead.
Why wouldn't they want to help me?
And they're dangerous. They're just dangerous.
Okay.
That sound misunderstood.
Well, what can you do for a ghost? Can't give a ghost gold.
Well,
Can't feed a ghost.
You can fulfill whatever it wants.
You
If it
can
needs
talk to
something-
it and play with it and do cartwheels with it and make them happy.
Or that.
you can't know what they
companionship.
want unless you ask.
We just don't talk to them. And I wouldn't recommend making a habit of it. It's just not safe.
Have ghosts ever caused a problem around here before?
Not in my lifetime. But we just don't. We ignore them. It's for the best.
I reach across the bar and kind of cup his hand and ask him, "How did the ghost hurt you? Show us where it touched you."
Or don't.
He doesn't respond to that.
Have I gone my whole life seeing ghosts, or is it just here in this town?
Just here in this
It's
town.
this town.
I meant to say that as Amy, not my character. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, just in this town.
Voices.
This town is a little strange, though, because where I come from, there aren't ghosts everywhere. Did you know that? Barkeep,
Who are y'all talking to?
innkeeper,
Gordrith.
Gordrith.
Yeah, I know what's special about Velen. I don't know why. I don't think anyone really knows why.
Oh, I was just making sure you understood that ghosts being everywhere is not normal.
Oh, absolutely. And that's why I don't talk to them.
Okay, so I finished eating. Hey guys, I think it's time to go get our reward.
Get
Are we going to
your
Waterdeep?
money. And go wherever you want.
Waterdeep is just, like 1,000 miles north.
How are we gonna get there?
One step at a time.
I don't even know if I need to get there. I don't know what the Emerald Enclave wants me to go do next, because I defeated the goblin, with your all's help, but that was my mission.
Who says you can't continue to travel with us, though?
They didn't tell me I couldn't, so why not?
I mean, we do need to spend some time here, make some money so we can afford our way up to Waterdeep, where I believe most of us were headed.
Alright, so
Hi.
what are you guys doing?
Going
Gonna
back
get
to
our
the
rewards.
barracks.
Go get your money. Alright, So you return over to the barracks. The same short little guard is out front at the post. As y'all
Hi,
prep.
Ralphie. I don't know what his name is.
Yeah, y'all don't know his name again. And he says, "You again?"
Yep, us again.
Guard captain requested our presence this morning.
Yeah, I bet he did.
And I just start walking through, ignoring him.
Everyone's saying y'all got the Raven.
We sure hope we did. What is wrong with you?
Some people are simply lesser. As I'm walking past him.
Yeah, he does let y'all pass without any conflict. So yeah, y'all walk into the barracks and back into the same office. Tim actually catches y'all mid walk, and he's been expecting you, and motions y'all into the office. When y'all walk in, Captain Marin is there with two other men who have kind of very large tomes with them, and they seem to be essentially taking down a lot of notes, and kind of what y'all can overhear from the conversation is they seem to be kind of getting all the details straight of the case of, you know, who the Raven was and what he did and where he was hiding, all that stuff.
Scribes.
Huh?
Scribes.
Well, they are writing, so yeah. And you know, after a couple moments, you know, they conclude their business, you know, with some handshakes, and they walk out as Captain Marin approaches y'all. He says, "Well, I've negotiated your reward with the city mayor."
Great, thanks. So what did you negotiate?
Your reward.
Duh!
He's prepared to offer each of you 250 gold pieces for your service.
Quite generous.
You all kind of stand and start like counting your
We're like,
fingers.
what?
You're like, gold money. How much is that? What do I got? You know, like looking through your wallets. Like, well, I got, and this much. Is that a lot
I
of
was
money?
actually trying to pull up to see
Yeah.
how much they originally offered.
There
Forget
was
it was
no
They didn't.
500.
There was no.
Oh, there
was no
wasn't.
offer.
There was
Oh,
no
okay.
offer. The notice
simply
board
a
had
warning.
a warning.
Oh, gotcha.
There was definitely no offer. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
That'll do.
And he said, "No, thank you. We're thankful that the incident has come to a conclusion, but we are ashamed that the Raven himself was hiding under our very nose the entire time."
I still don't understand. Isn't it easy enough to make healing potions a normal way?
Well, we're still going through his notes, but from what we've concluded, he was cheating in a way. Do you guys, are y'all familiar with the item known as a Philosopher's Stone?
Heard the name. But that's it.
Well, in alchemist terms, it's a way of cheating. A way of skipping ingredients. In other words, he was able to fabricate almost any potion he could think of without acquiring any of the rare ingredients you would normally have to. Alchemists spend years formulating these concoctions, and he was able to do them in almost no time whatsoever with none of the ingredients. We believe
All
that's
he
what the
needed
circle.
was
Well,
yeah,
those
the
poor
life
women.
of
They've had their life essences siphoned from them. We don't entirely yet understand the effects, but we do know without a doubt that their lifespans have been greatly shortened. We don't know why he was just only targeting them. But there'll be more questions, and the city is still deciding the punishment. If I had it my way, he'd be put to the axe this afternoon.
I
But,
can take care of that now for you.
well, as much as I'd want to, I do want to know what mysteries he was able to unravel down there.
I bet Abram would do it for you.
Gladly.
Well, we're in no short supply of executioners. I don't need that service from you.
Were you able to obtain his partners?
Oh, yes, we were. Again, they returned to the barracks after rotation, none the wiser, and they were taken into custody.
Oh, good. Then I could have told the innkeep.
Well, we ask that you don't divulge all the details, but feel free to tell people the Raven has been captured. That much is true. We will still hold a public trial, though it'll be more of a mock trial than anything. Everyone is open to defend themselves.
Oh, guys, what are we going to do now? Wait, where should we get? We need to go to the bank to get the money, right?
Actually, yeah. He does
because we
give
got a little
y'all
like note.
he gives y'all some notes. And these are actually pretty fancy looking. They have their own like scroll work on them. Crusted with the sigil of City of Velen. And pretty fancy notes, and they each kind of state they have your name written on them for the recipient of 250 gold pieces from the City of Velen. So yeah, if you want that cash, you gotta go to that bank.
All right, I'm off to the bank.
Yep.
On the road again.
Yep.
Alright.
To that bank.
Yeah, y'all go to your bank. Yeah, y'all can all talk to Toonrick. Everyone remembers Toonrick.
Yep.
Your bank teller. He makes comments of how y'all are bleeding them dry. They're almost out of coin. Not really though. It's all in jest. They got a lot of money.
I mean,
as
we
far
were
as-
banking on that.
As far as money's concerned, he asks y'all all, how do you want it? And y'all can, everybody can add 250 gold to their sheets. However they'd like to divide that up. So
How much is platinum? I forget again.
platinum is
10
10
gold.
gold pieces.
That'll be 25 platinum.
Yeah, if you want it all in platinum. And then, as always, as your coins change, update your total number of coins in your sheets.
Just added 25. How much weight would that be?
No, you just increase the number for coins by 25. If you added 25 platinum, So the value,
yeah,
the value
gotcha.
of coins in your inventory is the total sum of whatever you have in treasure. Add those numbers up, and coins needs to equal whatever that number is,
Gotcha.
and that'll update your pouch weight. Some of y'all got some swole pouches. Swole. And then so what y'all want to do now?
Can I switch out gold pieces for platinum pieces and all that stuff?
Absolutely. Y'all, I mean, y'all are still at the bank. You can do whatever changes you want.
If memory serves, there's also a notice on the board for stopping a bandit.
There's
Maybe
one
we
for
should check
bandit
that out.
and one for wolves.
I can stop the wolf one all by myself. I can do that. See, I got a whole plan worked out. See, I can shapeshift and then I can speak with animals and I can make the wolves believe that they need to leave the farms alone and they'll leave. I just got to go do it.
But they want carcasses.
But I'll tell them they're poisonous and that they will all die if they keep eating.
Oh, wait, I think it means if we want to get paid, we need to bring the carcasses.
Ooh, I love the conflict. She's worried
But
about the wolves.
they don't need to die. They're wolves. They're living natural creatures and they just need to know to stay
Well,
away.
We're
But I need a wolf
assuming,
for
based on the
clothes.
notice, that these are wolves and natural wolves. It may be something else entirely.
Well, you think there's werewolves around here?
I didn't say necessarily werewolves, but I mean, this is just a farmer who has sheep being, and he probably may just assume that it's wolves.
That sounds
If
a wolf
it
for a
is
cloak.
if it is regular wolves, I will leave it to you to attempt to convince them to leave. But if it's not, we should handle it.
All right, let's go check it out.
Y'all really gonna go do the wolves?
I think I just
Yeah.
closed my character sheet by accident.
25 platinum per fresh carcass. Yeah, we'll go do it.
Wait,
2 silver
seriously?
pieces.
That is not 25 platinum per fresh carcass.
That looks like a
Oh,
5 and a.
25
What?
platinum.
That I was gonna say that's a lot for these
I think
wolves.
I'm in on some wolf. Heck, we'll let Carrie turn into a wolf and kill her.
Wow.
Get an extra 25. Just kidding, Carrie. Just kidding.
Oh man. Like, you
Yeah,
want wolves? I'm a
zoomed
wolf.
out, that
Kill
looks
me.
like 25.
Hey, Norton, you need to wear glasses.
I think he does.
That's awesome.
Someone needs better handwriting.
Oh man.
Yeah, if I zoom in, it looks like an S. Zoomed out, it looks like a 5. So that or the bandit.
Bandit is 25 platinum,
No, that's 250 gold pieces.
which is 25 platinum.
Yeah, but they're offering gold pieces, not platinum.
Oh my gosh, boys.
My bad for automatically doing the conversion in my head.
And that request is from a trading company who, if we help them, may be able to secure ourselves passage.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I mean, you don't have to help him to secure passage. You can just buy it.
I don't have to, but it would certainly help.
Oh, I got a phone call.
we'd have to find out where this guy is, or we'd have to pretend like we're traveling with goods, and then catch him.
Is Pookha on the phone right now?
Yeah, he's on the phone right now. I'm not opposed to doing the wolves. We could do that. Probably won't take very long.
Oh, come on. Wolves are boring.
What if it's dire wolves?
And they're
Maybe we can find
direly
some wolf
bored.
cubs and then raise them for ourselves. And then later on, we all die, and then they cut the wolf head off and put it on our heads and parade us around.
Seems legit.
No, but the wolf should be pretty easy and straightforward. I'm just one of those people. When I play a game, I like to clear the board.
Yes, I mean
Boring.
you guys figure out whatever you want to do.
I mean, experience is never a bad thing.
I will say this: the wolf counter is so absurdly far below y'all, but you know whatever.
See, that's the thing. Like, come on.
So it'll be quick.
It'll take time.
And I'm gonna have to go AFK for about maybe 30 minutes here, and about 10 minutes. I gotta go pick up my car. Just give y'all a heads up.
Do you still need me, sir?
No, your
You
party's
can die
done.
now.
I'll stop
All
by
right.
the prison, throw some more piss in his face.
You'll get fecal matter in your face. But alrighty. Thanks for the fun.
Yeah, thanks you.
Thank you.
Well played.
All right, well I'll tell you what. If y'all want to go, yeah, y'all figure out what you want to do. Is it wolves?
All right, sorry, I went away.
Is it? I mean, essentially, to me, y'all's options are you got the wolves. Y'all can go after those bandits should you want, or y'all can find ship passage somewhere else.
Let's go after the bandit and then ask the trading company if they'd give us passage. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Poor farmer won't get his wolves taken care of, but
Poor farmer can invest in a bow and arrow.
that's awesome.
I'm good for either.
All right, well we'll do bandits. I'm gonna take a break. Let me go get my vehicle, and so we'll pause. And
How long of a break?
It should only be about 30 minutes. I just gotta go get my car. I'll be right back. And then we'll pick back up and do that.
Right.